Timberborn is a game about beavers doing their thing, and their thing is deforestation and society. It's a pretty standard city builder, food, water, builder's hut, but the big twist is that this time it's beavers. In my game, they all starved to death, and even though the food was right there in the ground. Tower Mancer is a game about building towers. To do this, you have to manage food, stone, iron, and imps, all while the tower is constantly under attack and being destroyed. With every floor you build, you get a new imp, which you'd think would make things easier, but it just adds another fucking thing to manage. This all adds up to create an oddly stressful experience. With all the stress, you would expect a big, satisfying end of the level to make it feel like it's all worth it, but no. It just kind of ends, and there's a sense of relief, but no satisfaction. Skatebird is a piece of shit. I'm always on the lookout for a good skateboarding game, and this just isn't it. The movement's clunky, the arena's trash, and the game's just plain fucking boring. Dorfromantik is pretty enjoyable. It's essentially just a complex game of dominoes disguised as a city builder. It's honestly just a really chill, relaxing game. Shady is absolutely fantastic. It's a movement-based game with combat centered around kicking people, and how could it be bad? And it's not that, it's fucking great. Every aspect of this game is dominated by its incredible fucking game feel. It's fucking cool playing it. You kick enemies off shit, kick them into shit. It's like if Dark Messiah was good. I want more, but like, it's just a demo. Unsouled is the blandest shit. The game isn't necessarily bad per se, but I was fucking dying of boredom, and at no point in this demo did I ever care about what was going on or want to keep playing. I mean, that should fucking speak for itself. Power of 10 is a roguelike about shooting big ships until they explode. Then they give you resources, and once you have the resources, you can move to the next system where you can shoot more big ships until they explode. If you don't like that gameplay loop, you're not gonna like the game, and I didn't like that gameplay loop. Despot's game was surprisingly fun. It's a roguelike where you build a small army to fight through a dungeon. It's essentially a standard roguelike, but the gimmick here is that you're the commander of an army, and that turns out to be a pretty good gimmick. There's a variety of classes, each with their own little quirks and a sacrifice spot where you just kill them all for food. I've reviewed a lot of demos here, and this is one of the few that I'm actually interested in playing the full version of. 100 Days is a game about running a winery. You go through all the different wine processes and then sell it and get told you need more body. It seems fine, at least from what was in the demo. It doesn't seem like anything special, but I don't know. Hope there's more to it in the final game, and there probably is, but as it is in the demo, it's just not that interesting. Boomerang X is a movement-based first-person shooter while you have the boomerang. A boomerang that you can call back to you at any time, or if you're a fun guy, call yourself to it and you fly across the room. The movement in combat feels great, but what doesn't is the enemies. Most of them just sort of meander towards you and try and overwhelm you with numbers, and most of the combat's done in these arenas, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I don't think it really uses the full extent of what a movement system like this can do.